Hi Collective, welcome to my channel, Crystal Shadow Work. So this is going to be a twin flame reading intended for anybody who finds it and whenever you find it, okay? Because that's when Source wanted you to see it. That's when you're at a vibrational match. That's when this should be resonating with you, okay? Always take whatever you feel is fitting. Any part that may not be fitting, just leave that part out. So I'm going to tell you the energies that we're connecting with, okay? Because I think that's definitely impacting a lot of what's going on. But like I said, whenever you feel guided to it, that's when it's playing for you. But if you're catching it around the uploading time, this is what's going on. So, and there's intense energies right now going on between the twins. It's kind of like obsessive energy, and that's why I'm feeling very called to keep doing these readings. I'm using different decks too to get some different messages across. I was pulled to use the Muse Tarot. Okay, I haven't used this deck very much at all, so I feel it's very special, significant. We're in this energy of creating at this time. They're showing you Three of Cups. Reconciliation, coming together. See, it's like a lot of thought and planning is going into this, and it's also because we're in Virgo season. Okay, Virgo seasons are all about planning, right? Long-term, stability, security, structure. Really organizing, figuring out all the fine details and everything. And then now that we had our planet that rules love, right, Venus, move into Virgo on the 5th, that just kind of gives that extra emphasis, kind of that obsessive energy of really like, all right, I got to figure my stuff out, because it's this energy of, all right, love, but it's not the same vibration or the energy level of when like Venus is in Leo, because that's about having fun, passion, action, adventure, like let's go have fun, let's be bold, let's be courageous. This is more like very down to earth energy, because we're in that earth energy of Virgo, right? And Venus, when it's in that energy, it's like, all right, I want sincere, down-to-earth connections. I want to plan something that's very loving and caring. It's like where you're really assessing and you're thinking a lot about the very serious love connections that are in your life. So this energy really puts us into of like really wanting to give our time, give gifts, kind of like, it's not even like people-pleasing type of energy, but it's just this really beautiful energy of just really doing thoughtfulness, right? Thoughtful gifts, like you're just going to find that a lot of people may go out of their way to just do things for you this month. Just thoughtful things, and that's going to kind of be where we're showing love too, is the time that we give people. And the things that we do for them. It's like doing chores or buying things that are not asked to do. So pay attention to that. Because we also have Mercury going in retrograde, which can cause communication difficulties and conflicts, but it's to kind of really work with that energy, because for some of us that are thinking about past connections and are in separation with their twins and have had, past connections, then, that retrograde gets us to go back to assess things, to kind of close them out, revamp. So, see, that's why there's so much like planning, thinking, because of the planetary influences that we have going on at this time. Now, I believe Mercury is already in retrograde. I know we just went through the shadow period, and I know that my communication has been getting flipped. And even like my sayings, like I've been like my grammar is like getting affected. And I think it's because just I'm planning so much, and I'm doing so much like thinking and planning at the same time. And I also got strong Gemini, so half the time I am in the 5D too while I'm in the 3D here. So that's why Gemini's, it's the twins, right? That duality. So anyways, that's what I'm getting at, is there's this intense energy, and a lot of divine masculines just in Leo season got awakened and got realizations of who their divine is, who their counterpart is. So they got that massive awakening, right? And that courage and strength, like, all right, I'm going to do this. But then because Venus made that movement, right? And then we get into Virgo season, now it's like, all right, I got to put planning into this. This is not something that I can just like rush in, say, all right, I know this mission. I know you're my divine. Let's, get going with this. It's like they're going to come in at this time and they're going to want to offer gifts and they're going to want to, really show you that they've got a whole plan, and it's also because they're kind of scared because they don't want to be dismissed. They want you to know how serious they are, right? And that they know that this is like this is their everything. And it's like when you know that something's your everything, you're not just going to go wing it, right? You're going to make sure that everything's planned out. So you're kind of already like creating, what am I hearing? Contingency plans, like backup plans, backup things to say. It's like for some of them, they have something to offer you, and if you say no to that, they got something else to say or something else to offer you. Like the reading I got last night was so beautiful. It was like they're coming in, some of these masculines are coming in like with the ring, ready to offer a gift, ready to offer a proposal, and then ready to head down to the courthouse, like get married like that fast, and then like go buy a house. Like they've planned out so much. A lot of them are coming in like already planning like to move, change jobs, schooling. I'm getting for some, but it's like they've thought of all of this stuff because they want to show you that they're very serious. They've put a lot of thought into this, and it's this planning and this thoughtfulness. But it's like a lot of these connections, there was so much that went on, and they're thinking with this retrograde energy that they need to apologize. They need you to forgive them. Right? So it's like for some of them, it's like, they're needing to bring in gifts or bringing in something just to show you that, they realize that how they acted in the past, the things that you guys went through, like they're sorry for those things, right? So there's a lot of different things going into this. That's why I said see the intensity of all of this energy that I'm channeling, right? I mean, being on the Twin Flame Collective, it's like I keep trying to like shut it out, but at the same time, these are the readings, and I ask Source to guide me throughout the day, symbolisms, messages, colors, vibrations, right? So if you're interested in the reading that I did last night, you guys should definitely take a look. It was black and purple, and I actually labeled it Union Confirmation Reading, because that's, it's how profound that it is that union is here. It's just coming down to like the factors, right? Some of you are even with your twin already. I need to put that out there, but you have external influences, karmic family members and friends and situations, maybe jobs or circumstances that are just getting in the way, that are not putting you guys, that are creating like a separation. It's not, because union is when you guys are on the same vibrational frequency, right? So that's important, because a lot of times there's a lot of twins that think of outside circumstances. It's like when you hear separation, you think that you're not together, you're not talking. And for a lot of them, they are. But for some, you're very much with, but you're missing things. For some of you, you are with false twins, right? And others of you are with karmic partners still. See, false twins, why they're like that is because it's like you have many different vibrational soulmates, right? And the karmic ones teach you the most strongest life lessons. They are soulmates. They're soul contracts. And you guys have had connections and incarnations in past lives together. And why you're brought together again is because you told each other, you teach each other these lessons. Like, I know you more than anybody. I shared my life with you in my past life. So I'm going to be able to teach you these lessons this go around, right? So that's why these karmic relationships, they're very significant. They have to play out before a union can play out. So that's a sign too that you're close to union if you've already went through karmic situations, relationships, things like that, and you've healed from them. Because if you hold on to the heartache from them, if you don't heal from them, you're going to get another one. There is all these contingency plans set in place. There's all these backup plans like safeguards. Because these twin flame missions are so significant, so profound. I mean, we're clearing out karma for the world, right? We are raising this vibration. We are shifting consciousness. So That's why it's so significant. And that's why we have master manifestation abilities. That's why you're able to manifest whatever it is you deserve inside when you're of high vibration and frequency. You don't realize the power and impact that you guys have. So like I said, enough of all of that. Yeah, look, justice is here. It very much is. Like I said, divine justice is here. God, divine source, whoever you want to call to, it's definitely stepped in. There's been a major intervention, especially after this Lionsgate energy, because everybody on this planet raised their vibration. A little bit for some, but so many massive awakenings happened that the vibration of this planet elevated. So it's like a lot of devils, karmics, like being exposed, revealed, massive awakenings. The spread of love really brought everybody up. So it was enough where intervention could happen. And now all these blockages are being removed. Things are falling apart. Karma is coming in. God is basically like, all right, enough's enough. And situations are starting to deteriorate and fall apart that are blocking. So for those of you that are in these situations already where I said where you're with your twin and there's just karmic family members and friends and situations in the way, those things are going to be falling apart. And they're going to be getting cleansed for you guys to come together. So some of you, it's like you don't even need to do anything. Just keep staying in your vibration and your path, and you will see that intervention's happening. So if you notice that things are changing in your life, you're being redirected, just go with the flow at this time. It's all part of a divine plan. It's divine timing. Yeah, look at this. Empress energy. Boom. A lot of these empresses, too, were closing out ego issues. There was death of the ego. There was major like rebirth that was happening. A lot of these empresses had a little bit of an ego issue due to trauma bonds. Now, it wasn't the same as masculines. Divine masculines were straight up holding on to that ego issue of money, materialistic things, what people thought of them, right? They cared a lot about their reputation, what people thought, because it was kind of safeguarding too for them and a lot of the trauma that they went through. But for divine feminines, the empresses, right? It was more validation. They were needing validation, and they were going to others for like help with taking action, charge of control. So they were struggling a little bit with their masculinity, with using their masculine energy, with their voice is a big thing. Speaking up, communicating, expressing themselves, expressing their feelings, their emotions, taking action, letting things go, right? So see, it was a lot of them closed that out, realized it, got awakened to it, and it was just like a shift, like a switch, literally, for a lot of them. And for that happening, boom, Empress energy turns into goddess energy. Basically, those empresses awaken the ancient goddess within. A lot of these empresses and these divine feminines very much are reincarnated from goddesses and have ancestral bloodlines, divine lineages. So a lot of them are definitely realizing that they're meant to live a life of luxury, a life of the riches and all of that. And that's exactly what they're going to get, because they finally have realized that they're not holding themselves back. And a lot of us divines, as chosen ones, we very much are from very profound ancient have ancient incarnations. We have so many powerful ancestors, right? So anyway, like Jesus' descendants, like that type of bloodline is what's coming across to these chosen ones and these divines, right? I should have grabbed the chosen one deck for this as well, but I felt guided to doing the Muse tarot. So we're going to take a look more into this. Source kind of took over my reading a little bit, guys, and sorry if you've been following my readings. You're going to probably see a lot of this is coming out in the beginning of the readings because they wanted me to tell you guys all of that stuff. I just wanted to get into the tarot. So anyways, if you're guided to my channel, know that you're definitely a chosen one. You definitely are, if you are a divine here, Twin Flame Collective. And that's what my readings are intended for. Not everybody's going to find them. The ones that are intended for this are the 144,000, the divines, the true twin flames, the, you have a very important mission. So that's what I've been told right? You're getting guided here. You need to know that. So definitely subscribe. Watch whatever reading you guys feel guided to. But I'm going to tell you right now, you should take a look at all of my recent twin flame readings. Okay? They kind of go and they're all building off of each other. They very much are. So look, Muse of Inspiration. Beautiful. See, there's this very powerful energy of creating. Like I said, divine masculines are very much like they're creating and they're planning like everything. A lot of these divine feminines and these empresses are basically getting their masculines coming in with everything ready. It's like, hey, guess what? I got a new house for you. I got a new car for you. I got this new life for you. I got everything for you. All you have to do is come with me. Like, it's crazy, the stuff that is coming in. But see, that's what's meant to happen for a lot is, and it's not even all of them. There is so many people guiding these unions and so many like opportunities and doors and things are getting available. It's like, it's crazy. I can't even explain everything that I'm getting. All right, it's just like God's protection. God's protecting so much. There's so many different realms that are coming together that are helping the divines come together. There's basically no more separation. It all comes down to a choice. And it still is a choice. Why? Because we have free will. And that's why you have to choose it, right? So the only way that you basically are not going to have these destined, have union with your twin, have all of these gifts and infinite abundance, is by not choosing it. You're going to have the clarity of it. It's undeniable, though. It's like once you awaken into this, you can't unsee it. And that's what I mean. Like, everybody awakens at different times, different amounts. The more you awaken, the more the more that you know, right? But that's what I said is just so many people awakened and realized, and these masculines definitely did. Both are awakened too, by the way. There's no more of divine masculines or divine feminines not awake. Now, there are some divine masculines that they got awakened to the mission. They knew their life path and their purpose. They let go of their ego issues, and some of them, it was kind of like have the cake and eat it too. Some of them were like, all right, so I got my Empress, or I got the life that I want. Now they're kind of went back into the ego issue a little bit. And for those, that's why there's a choice. That's why some Empresses do have a choice between their counterpart energy and a higher vibrational divine, which is basically like another, it's another high vibration, like soulmate. That's why I said there's all these contingency plans. There's all these backup plans. So, don't think just because maybe your counterpart, if you're in one of these situations where your masculine went back into the ego, right? And it's that, like, I finally got the missing piece too, guys. Like, if you go back a year ago, I was on this flow too, because that's the flow that I'm on, unfortunately, is that my masculine's going back and forth, right? So, like, I was like, I don't get it. I was getting so frustrated. Like, why are they awakening and then just, like, not awakening? Because I couldn't figure it out. I was like, how can you awaken and then not awaken? I just didn't even fathom that it was a choice. And the only reasoning that I got from it is that they've kind of felt like they've given up on this mission because they've done so much work, and this world is just filled with so much toxicity and so much hatred, and all of that. And since we're empaths and we absorb this energy, they're just so, their life put them in this energy of just so needing to be in fight or flight mode, that they, even though they awaken to it and everything, they struggle with balancing out that feminine energy. So they constantly go back into that masculine fight or flight energy, and then that gets them in the anger kind of like ego issue. So it's like, even if you come at them and you try to explain like, whoa, you need to calm down, you need to, it's just, they're just so angry with the world, with all of this. And a lot of it's like they're not even realizing that a lot of it's not even their energy, right? They're also taking in divine feminine, right? As you guys awaken and you raise your vibration, you start to take each other's energies. That's why you actually start to feel your heart space expand before you come into union. That's a big sign too if you guys are looking for it, because your heart starts to come together. And the only way I know how to explain it to you guys, it was before I came into union with my twin, is it was all of a sudden, like, I like to say it as, like, if you guys have ever seen The Grinch, the cartoon one, or I don't even know if it's the cartoon one, but the one where they show flashes or whatever. But it's where all of a sudden when the Grinch realizes that there's love for him, that they want the Grinch to come to dinner and they want him to come and everything, and he's really loved, all of a sudden it just starts to show his heart like just expand and expand. And that's pretty much what it straight up happens. You actually feel your heart chakra expand, right? Some have said that they actually feel like some pains and tightness, and I mean, I'm not a medical professional in any way, so if you have anything going on, get checked out or whatever, but I'm just saying, like, like, I wasn't scared at all. Like, I knew it. It was just, like, because I was so awakened at that point, and I was just like, oh, my gosh. Like, this is my twin. I feel my twin's love. Like, I know I'm connecting with my twin because you're connecting already 5D. You guys, you come together in the 5D before the 3D. So, like, I had already knew that we were connecting. I already knew we were coming together. We weren't even talking at that time yet. It was just like, I just knew it, right? And then I started to Google everything, and I was just like, oh wow, that's like definitely what I experienced. It wasn't one of those like I knew it and then like, anyway. So I don't know why Source is having me come out with all of this. I guess it's because that's going to be happening for a lot of you, right? Or for somebody. That's why I said take whatever's for you, because they've already told me that I'm going between a couple different flows. Like, some of you are the Empress that have the choice, right? And you have the choice too, because it doesn't mean just because your masculine won't awaken that they won't ever, right? Because I've been hanging on to this, like, I was ready to give up, and there's a couple of times, like, when my counterpart is being kind of in that ego base, I'm like, fine, like, we don't have to be together. Like, I'm straight up, like, ready to end things, because if they're going to lower my vibration down, bring it down, like, I'm ready to walk away. And they know that, and that actually does it for him, where all of a sudden it'll be like, all right, I better straighten up. I better watch how I am, because if I start pulling on her energy, she's ready. So if you want to hang in there and work with your divine masculine to keep them out of this energy or whatever, and work with them, you can. And some of you, it's like you've just done so much work that you have got the choice, and basically you just tell divine source, God, what you want. And if you choose that, nope, this is too much, I've done too much, they're pulling me down too much, I want to keep going with the mission, and you choose against it, you want the higher vibration, then you're going to get the higher vibrational something. All right? No negative karma or anything is going to come your way. We're divine here. That's why, everything is meant to work out, and you may have noticed everything always does, but not when you're in that low vibration and you can't see it, right? So, we're here on God's mission. We work for God, right? So God can manifest whatever we desire, whatever we need. Anything you need will be provided for, right? Just don't let the external influences and those energies make you think otherwise or block you from those things. And that's why it's important for those of you that are around those, you need to move away from them. Chariot energy. You got to move away from them, because they are going to be taking things. And God doesn't want them blessed. I've so many messages out there too, are that people are not supposed to sit at your table. You're going to be getting people removed from you that are not supposed to benefit from your blessings, right? Especially the people that know that you're a chosen one. A lot of your enemies, a lot of your karmics have been revealed that you are a chosen one, and they're due for their karma. Because if anybody comes in and tries to block the path, you're messing with God's plan. I wouldn't want to be around for that karma, and these chosen ones are not. So also you need to know that too, that if you are dealing with these karmics and you are still in situations, God's going to be removing them, okay? All right. So, wow, there's a lot coming out in this reading. Like I said, intense energies. Go over there. So intense. There's just so much coming out. So much enlightenment. So much awakening. So much is just coming out. All right. So let's get into some more of these cards. All right, Source. What do you want them to see through the Muse Tarot? I got a birthday party this weekend. My girl's sweet 16. So the little one, her sister, is getting super excited. I know. All right. Oh my gosh, so much inspiration cards. We've got, okay, so that's the creative energy. It's not the materials. It's the wands, right? The creating, yeah. It's not the swords, the materials, the emotions. So the materials is the pentacles, the voices is the swords, the emotions, the emotions is the cups, and the inspiration is the wands. All right, so yes, it's definitely comes down to a choice. Two of inspiration is the two of wands. It's a choice, it's a path. So a lot of you are going to need to decide. Like I said, a lot of you, it's coming down to divine feminines deciding what path they're on. Are you going to stay on this path with your divine masculine, with your emperor? That may be going back and forth, all right? Or are they coming in? Because some of you are in separation and this is coming together. But it's a brand new beginning here for one of these paths. Ace of Inspiration. So this is a passionate new beginning. Now, I don't know if this is a new beginning with your twin you're already with or this coming together, because I'm getting both energies very strongly, so it's hard to say which one this card's for. So I'm going to say both. We've got the Star here, though. There is wish fulfillment. Like I said, there's a lot of divines that have a wish fulfillment. It's like God knows everything you think, you feel, all of that. So if you're in this energy like, gosh, I'm tired of dealing with my twin being difficult and being egotistical or whatever it may be, and you're like, oh, I just want love, I want harmony, I want peace, well, it's here for you. So you got a choice, right? So it's basically like you've done so much towards this mission already. There's a lot of, not every divine needs to come into union with their counterpart. You've done so much. So if you want to just go to another divine, higher vibrational, go to that peace and love and kind of abandon the twin flame union, you can. Like I said, there's going to be nothing against you, because what it's doing to a lot of you is it's in this 9 of Swords energy. It's causing you stress and worry and strife and sleepless nights. So you're not vibrating high. You're not doing anything right now. So if you're not doing anything to, like, it's like you're on pause. So if you're on pause in your mission, you're going to be elevating yourself. You're going to go back to shining bright. You're going to go back to showing, spreading love and light into this world with this new connection. It's going to basically put you back on track where you were. Over there. No, over there. Mommy's working. Shh. So you got to look at it from that point. And only you can decide this. Only you know how much you can take within your heart, right? And the same thing you need to think about for your divine as well, I mean, it's a choice. And like I said, some of them just, there's some masculines. You may be, if you're feeling as though you want to give up on this connection, they're probably feeling the same. Right? If you're feeling it, they're feeling it. So you could be feeling it because they're feeling it, or they're, you know what I mean? So don't feel like it's coming down to the empresses, because we're the ones that awakened first. And just, I don't know. That's just how it is. Maddie, shh. Over there. 4 of materials. See, there's a worry here of money and materialistic things. It's the 3D matrix. It's what's weighing heavily on them. They're worried about their resources. They're worried about money. And, a lot of them, They're worried they're not good enough. They're kind of going back into that energy. They want to provide for you. They want to be there for you. This is also the energy of the ones in separation where they haven't been able to let you go. They've been holding on to you, saving up, ready to offer you something, right? Ready to come in and offer you that home and the job and the car and all of these things. This is them wanting a reconciliation with the Three of Emotions, the Three of Cups here. And they're going to be coming in, they're going to be communicating that with the Page of Voices. But like I said, there's 2 9s, so there's definitely endings to cycles. We've got the 9 of Wands, the 9 of Swords. There's stress, sleepless nights, worried. There's a lot of challenges and obstacles. I feel to get to you. But 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Material. That's a 10. That's how close they are. The 9 of Materials is almost there, right? 9 of Pentacles. It's we're in that single independent energy. They're taking care of themselves. They know that they're in this position of, financially they're in a good position. They're very okay and they're ready to build and offer you. They just need you to be complete, and that's what they're offering you, that Ace of Pentacles. It's cute too, as I was channeling these roses energy and the pink, like I almost did my nails pink. I got some new pink nail polish today, but then I was like, nah, I'm still feeling this purple, this creative energy, so I did them purple, and then I almost was going to do one nail pink. And so yeah, I'm feeling this love and this creative energy. Like I said, it's very much, that's why I felt called to pull the Muse deck, because of that creativity energy and stuff. But I'm very much picking up on the pink, right? And I was almost thinking like pink and purple, right? So if you guys know me I talk a lot about the vibrations of colors, right? Because I'm a empathic psychic. I feel the energies within colors, within symbols, within things, and that's how I channel the messages for you guys. So there's definitely, Maddie, baby, shh. Go out there in the living room. Shh. So yeah, when they offer this new beginning, this is what's going to be fulfilling. See, the High Priestess represents the Empress as well, right? And that's what's on the bottom here. This is what they want. They could be keeping it a secret too. They might not have told you yet. Like I said, yeah, look, 2 of Cups right here, 2 of Emotions. You might not even know, right? So you might not even have any idea that they're coming in with this yet. Because it's like they've been keeping it a secret, but then they're going to come in like, hi, I got something to tell you, something to show you, something to offer you. Maddie, mommy's working. You need to play out there. Shh, we'll play in a little bit. So, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, what's fated, it's destiny. No, it's everything. See, for some of them, they got to close out cycles and walk away from things too. To me, it's walking away from fear as well. Here's the Knight of Emotions. That's them coming in, offering you love. But see, some of them, had to walk away from people, situations that were blocking them, letting go of karmic situations and people. The Lovers is down here right next to the Empress. Hell yes, with the 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh, I'm done. Told you guys. And here's the Ace of Voices, the Ace of Swords. There's the clarity. They now know, I told you. There's no unawakening here. The Ace of Swords is confirmation. That's divine clarity. They got divine clarity who their Empress is, who their divine love is, who their true love is with the Lovers right here. And the 10 of Emotions, that's everything. 10 of Cups. That is everything. They're happily ever after. This is them wanting that family, that security, marriage, the home, the pets, everything. They want this with you. They're your happily ever after. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. You guys could be seeing 10, 10 too. That's also the numbers for Divine Union. You start seeing them like crazy. And I've been seeing them like crazy. Like I was seeing them before my twin, and I was always like, what is this 10, 10? What is this 10, 10? I don't get it. And then even with them, like, they keep showing it to me, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. But see, we're in the situation where we're having to block out a lot of these karmic things that are a space, right? We've got so much up against us. And that's probably a warning for you guys too, is that even when you come together, don't think just because you come together like, oh, it's all roses now. No, you're going to constantly have to keep working at it. And you're going to constantly have to, you know that you push and pull on each other's energy. Speak of my lover. But you're going to constantly have to put that work and that time into each other, and you're going to constantly have to block out karmic people, relationships, things that are going to come try to trump this, because you're shining so bright. You're attracting things to you like magnets, right? So you need to know that. That's why I said for some of you, it's just, you don't want to do it anymore. And that's all right, because just because you come into union with your twin doesn't mean that you're done. These journeys are very complex. They very much are. But that's why you have infinite abundance. You have all of the resources that you need provided for you. You have everything that you need provided for you. Because these divines, these twins, they're meant to live a life so profound, so powerful. Right? You're not supposed to be worried about the mundane things. You're not supposed to be living these normal lifestyles, worrying about bills and things like that. There's so much more that we're closing out, that we're doing, that those things are provided for you. So that's why you may have noticed that these things may have been provided for you, and that could be why you've got a lot of energy of people that are envious, that are jealous, that are, because they don't see why things come to you so easily, because they don't know that you're a chosen one. So they don't know that these things are provided for you because you have a very important mission, a mission from God. Know that. So, all right, guys, I'm going to close out this reading. I'm leaving the energies here. We're going to send any healing energies to the light for healing any not high vibrational energies, right? Guys, know that you need to protect yourself, cleanse your space, and definitely check out more of my readings. You will always be getting more guidance and help, right? As I am one of the teachers, right? And lead you guys towards union and things like that. So that's what I'm told. That's why I keep doing these readings like this. So whatever readings you guys feel guided to, definitely take a look at them. Always like the video, right? That claims the energy. It lets me know it resonates. It does an energy exchange with me. I know that the more you guys watch me, like, and interact, the more I feel your energy. I feel your energy already, guys. But you're going to be coming up more and more in my readings the more you watch me. So, and I love all my new subscribers. Thank you guys so much. You guys are helping my channel grow. You're also spreading love and light out into the world because you're helping it circulate, right? For more of the chosen ones to get to find my content. All right. Thank you guys. Love you. Bye.